Hi, I haven't made a video in such a long time. It's probably been um, at least a year, maybe even longer. I don't know. Um, so this one is the start of something new, and hopefully things will improve, and I'll get my mojo back. And so this is where I'm going to start. I found this today. And I've been going through things and getting rid of some things and reorganizing and eventually downsizing. But when I saw this today, I thought, I'd really like to see if I can paint it and redecorate it. And even if I can't use it as a mouse pad, um, maybe I can use it for something else because it's quite nice, the rubber backing and everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play with it. Um, and we'll see where it goes. I have to turn it a little bit to the side just so I have three colors. One is purple pansy, black, and this one is deep blue sea. And so this is just going to be a quickie. It's not anything fancy. And I do need a paper towel, which I forgot. Okay, so let's get started. I got my paper towel here. I'm not sure if this is going to cover the dark. I'm just going to play. If it covers it, fine. Nope, it definitely won't. I kind of was hoping it would, but I'm not seeing that happen. So let's try some black. I could have just done the whole thing in paint, but eh, let's try some black. Oh yeah, that'll work. Just cover it in black. Sometimes acrylic paint covers well, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on the brand and you know how the pigment is, obviously. Anyway, I'm using a glass mat. I covered up the company name with all the stuff going on. I just don't want to take a chance that they don't want me to advertise for them. So anyway, paint I don't usually have an issue with, but you never know. So I am just going to base coat it in black, which is what I should have done in the first place. Get a little bit more. I mean, I can still see the words through it, but I don't think that's going to be a problem because it'll disappear. But I'm happy that it's covering very well. I don't want to get it too wet either, so I'm trying to, get a really thin coat. I just think it would look really pretty with the a stencil. And then, like I said, I can either use this as a mat again or use it for something else. It would make a really nice hot pad. Like I wouldn't put like a pot right from the stove on it, but if it's cooled a little bit, because it might damage the paint. That's the only reason why. But it might be a nice little pad for your counter, or you got something hot, a little hotter than you'd want on your table. This would work. So anyway, this is what I'm doing. And it's kind of hard to get back into talking into the microphone. You don't, it's different than actually talking to somebody because you're interacting. But I'm going to try. I haven't done it for so long, it's just feels very awkward, I guess would be the word. It feels a little awkward, but it's okay. I've lost a lot of my how-to videos. They didn't transfer the way they should have, and I lost a computer, so I could not get anything out of the hard drive. The hard drive went bad, and so I've lost a lot of work that I've done previously. So time to start over with something else. So yeah, it's I had to get some more paint. There we go. And I can see the Yvette's garden there, but I can go over it another time maybe. We'll see. Let's just get this base coat on and get it dry. I will dry it with a heat gun, but I won't dry it with the heat gun while I'm recording, so I love this glass. I can just wipe it off. It's so awesome. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, this paint has got little burrs in it. So, if you hear snoring, that is my dog Gizzy. She is snoring away. She always comes down here with us and spends her time with us while we're crafting. So that feels dry. I'm going to go ahead and try to go over it one more time. I don't think it's going to cover it that well. So now I'm just kind of flopping the paint around. But I think everything else is covered well. So, okay, I'm going to get the heat gun, and as soon as it's dry, I will be right back. Okay, I have a couple of stencils, and, well, several stencils, but I have a couple of them that are really my favorites, and this is one of them. Unfortunately, recently I was sick, and I didn't get to clean them. So they are a little worse for wear. I tried scraping them off, but it's too late, too far gone. But I'm not too worried about it. I mean, they'll still work. Okay, normally you would take some of this off of your brush, but I am wanting to get a lot of paint on here. And as long as you don't move it and you allow it to dry, it's okay. I mean, I wouldn't do that on a wall or something, you know, that you want to wear. But this is just an experiment, so I'm not really too worried about it. But yeah, if you're going to use a stencil brush, you do need to take off some of that paint. It's just not what I'm doing today. Okay, it's kind of looking good, I think. Let me get some more, and I'll do the center. I like that. Okay. I'm thinking that's going to turn out very well. So then I have a smaller one in a similar. I got a little bit too much there, but you know what? I kind of like it. I don't mind it not being perfect. I do not mind at all. It just gives it character. If it's perfect, then it's been done on a machine. That's just the way I feel about it. I love the little imperfections that you get when you create something. Just, I don't know, that's just my thing. Okay, that turned out pretty good too. I think it could have used a little bit more paint there. I'm going to leave it. It's not perfect, and I like that. Okay, so then I have this one, and I was thinking about using part of it with the purple, maybe. That might be good. Okay, so I have some purple. This is really wet, so it may not work exactly like I planned. So I did take a little bit off, and this may not be bright enough. Let's see. Like I said, I can always paint back over it, so I'm not really concerned about that. Definitely not good pigment for that. And I discovered I'm definitely out of white paint. I don't have any white paint. I don't know where it all went. So I do have some of this. Hopefully it'll work. I have shaken these already, so in fact I don't want to put my dirty brush in there. I'll put some in here. So kind of like that. That's pretty. That'll definitely work. Oh well, you don't know till you try, right? All right, let's try it. I think it's going to need a little bit more help. Maybe not. So I love to repurpose things and, you know, just renew things. I like that. I like doing that. And I have a lot of things that I have put aside that I was going to do. And hopefully now I can get to them. And hopefully, oh, that looks beautiful now. And hopefully that will be of interest to people. If not, well, I like it. So what I don't want to get that into that space. I don't want to do that either. So maybe what I need to do is move this one to the corner. I think that'll work. These stencil brushes are so old. I've had them for, oh gosh, at least 20 years. And the hairs are starting to fall out, but I still use them. Oh yeah, I think that looks really nice. It's a little random. So that's good for that. I'm still seeing some of the lettering through the paint here. So what I'm going to do is take another stencil and I'm going to put that stencil on top. I'm just not sure which one I want to use. These are okay. I'm not crazy about them. Okay. That one's kind of pretty there, I think. So if I put that, that's dry to the touch. We're good. So maybe I'll put this one right on top, right there. Get my other brush. Okay, this I do want to get some of that because it's really wet paint. Yeah. I'll probably have to go over this a couple times, but that's okay. I think it's turning out pretty well just for, you know, doing something random. You know, what this was not on my plan today. I had something else planned to do, but once I saw this, I thought, well, this is a good thing to do. Then I can either reuse it or pitch it. That looks nice. Okay. All right, let's do another here somewhere. Now, you can still see some of this, but I'm going to be doing these little random things anyway, so it's okay. All right, this one I'm going to do again. I'm going to do it over here. Right in that spot there. And what I want to do is I want to touch, just touch these other two, hopefully, like that. Okay. All right. Yeah, the bristles are just falling out like crazy. Okay. Well, maybe it's time for new brushes. I don't know. This one isn't that old because it's a crafter's choice. I don't know where it came from. I didn't buy it specifically. It may have come in something, with something. All right, let's see. Oh, that looks nice. That looks real nice. So I want to do one more. Yeah, maybe I'll do it over here because this looks kind of wonky here. So I'll do that one right there. And I'll do it off a little bit. I love mandalas and I love that stuff. I just absolutely love it. I've never done any of the vinyl with the electronic cutting machines, and I would love to do some mandalas on that and use them for decorating. Oh yeah, that's looking really nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so I have a couple of spots here yet I can do something with. I have a little different, couple of different designs here. I don't know which one. I hate to do them all white though. What else could I do? Maybe a lighter in the blue-green. Let's see what I have. Okay, I had to mix a little bit of paint. I didn't want it, they were too close to the same color, so I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I don't know if I want that in there or if I want this one, because it can go on top of that. It doesn't have to. Or do I want this one? I'm going to try this one first. Nice. It's the perfect contrast. I like that. So maybe I will just do this on the side. Make sure I don't have anything. I'll just do a little side half of it. Oh yeah, I'm happy about this. This looks really nice. I love it. I love it. And I want to do 3. I did 3 of the white. So I have 1 of these. You know, they're similar. And then 1 of these cut in half. Then I have 3. I think I'm going to do 1 more of that color. And I think I'm going to put it right there. And just use what I have in my brush. I'm not going to add anything. Oh, I'm quite happy with that. So let me see if I need any other. I don't think so. I think I'm happy with it. It could have had a little bit more up there, and I still might do that. Let me turn it around. I just have to decide what I need on there. Oh boy. Yeah, see, I like how it filled in over there, but I just feel like maybe something's missing here. Nope, I'm going to leave it. I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out pretty good for something I wasn't even planning to do. Once this is completely dry, it should be permanent. But I'm seriously thinking about just using a very light spray of acrylic sealer, because then, you know, running your mouse over it, it might help. I don't know. It feels good though. It doesn't feel really any different than the, it absorbed really well. It's really dry. I mean, it absorbed right into that top piece. I like this. I like this a lot. If I were to do it over, I would plan it out a little bit better, but I do like how random it is. I mean, you can always add just a little doodad there. And I did see one, you know, like this one on the elephant is real small. It's smaller than that one. That's, you know, definitely something that you could do. Let's see, maybe I'll just, maybe I'll do that one in purple. Just a lighter purple, maybe. Let's try it. I mean, you could keep going and do all kinds of stuff. That looks good. That looks real good. I like that. So maybe I'll do another one here. Just to balance it out just a little bit more. I love the random stuff, but I'm such a perfectionist sometimes. I like that too. So I could probably do something there if I want. I don't know. But I think I'm going to call this one done. I just think it needed a little bit of something there. But I could see this as a pattern, and yeah, I like it. Man, I want to do a shirt like this. Woo-wee. I think I will. Yeah, this is cool. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.